What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Red Rhino Nation. Now, it's been a pretty great month in Rhino Nation. So far, we've taken home our second championship in 2 seasons, where we won that Barbarian King Division final. We've also given away 6 $10 Google Play or iTunes gift cards. There's still 2 of the 3 of them still needing to be claimed this week, so make sure you email me as soon as possible if you're Sarah Collins or Connor Covington. I definitely want to get you guys those gems as soon as possible, so make sure you guys email me. Now, you guys may have noticed we've had a new voice pop up on our channel recently. I don't know who it is. She kind of just popped up, wants to be a YouTuber, so I said, hey, what the hell, make a couple videos. What's the worst that could happen, right? Alright, okay, that's not entirely true. That's Rhino's co-leader, Rough Drum. I've added her to our group of YouTubers to bring some diversity to the channel. Now let's face it, you guys really don't want to hear me talk for 20 minutes straight on every single video, right? So having her here will kind of break that up and bring you guys overall better content. And I've also added another piece to the puzzle. Rhino member Layla Sam. She's going to be helping with our overall increasing demand for art on our channel. As you can see, we're growing not only our team of YouTubers, but as a nation. We're knocking on the door of our next milestone, it being 300 subscribers. I have no doubt after this video, you guys will have a big hand in getting us there. You guys are so awesome. Alright, so now that we've caught up on what's been happening, let's skip along ahead to the present. Today, Rhino Nation continues its journey around the kingdom and invades another kingdom clan. These invasion videos are 100% made for you guys. Whether you're curious how each kingdom clan operates, or you're wondering which clan would best suit your town hall or skill level, today we enter the walls of the Blue Bearcats. Now, these aren't your typical beady-eyed Bearcats. Now, sure, they're going to leave you clawed up. That's just kind of what Bearcats do. But when you're in a war with these guys, there's a good chance they're going to send you back to square one on your base building. Their intricate knowledge of breaking down bases and picking them apart is going to leave most, if not all, of your bases 3-starred. Alright, so let's get into the creation of the Bearcats. The Bearcats are a level 12 clan. They were created May the 15th, 2015. They were also the 7th Kingdom clan created. The Bearcats are led by the standard bearer, the one who knocks. He is an extremely patient individual. He really cares about the individuals in his clan. Now, Nox isn't someone who just wants to sit back. He will just dive into the trenches with his clanmates and help anyone who asks. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've been in quite a few clans before where you feel like you're just like walking on eggshells every single attack because the power-hungry leader is a complete dick and has cultivated a clan where making fun of people for fails or kicking them out if they make a mistake is the norm. Now, that couldn't be any more different than what the one who knocks has led this team to be about. The positive, encouraging culture is really a place you can learn and make the odd mistake and grow your game to reach your full potential. Now, Nox's leadership team is rounded out by the insanely great attacker, Nether Destroyer, the calm and consistent Abenthi, the donation ninja, Zoe, the strategic extraordinaire and Bearcat YouTuber, Rintoul, the great teacher and mentor, Adram, the 3-star beast, David Watt, and last but certainly not least, a longtime Bearcat and heart and soul of the clan, Dogmeat. Now, as you can see, they're a very nice sized leadership team. They're very diverse and they excel at a number of different things. Now let's get into the makeup of the Bearcats. They have a very diverse group of players and town hall levels. Now, for those of you wondering if you're a fit for the Bearcats, or if they have players that are your Town Hall level to friendly challenge with, to play in war attacks with, and to just learn a lot from, I have a Town Hall breakdown for you guys. So at the time of taking these numbers, about a day ago the Bearcats were at 5 Town Hall 8s, 7 8.5s, 18 Town Hall 9s, 2 9.5s, 5 Town Hall 10s, 1 10.5, and 1 Town Hall 11. Now as of right now, they're currently not recruiting any Town Hall 8s. Their main focus right now is Town Hall 9 plus. I personally think if you're a Town Hall 9 or Town Hall 10, this is a great clan for you. There's lots of bases to friendly challenge with, there'll be lots of help for your development, and even if you're a Town Hall 11 looking to become a member of a clan dedicated and organized, and will very soon be chock full of Town Hall 11s, you've found the right clan in the Bearcats. So as I do in all these invasion videos, I chat with each leader and find out each clan's systems for recruiting and what they're looking for skill-wise and personality-wise. Now here's what I found out for you guys to help you successfully become a member of the Bearcats. Alright, so step 1, if you don't already have Discord, where have you been? Everybody has Discord, it's awesome. Get that downloaded. I'll leave a link to access the recruitment server in the description. And step 2, have a screenshot of not only your base, but a screenshot of your troops ready to show the recruiter. Step 3, they're going to ask you some basic questions, probably something like, what's your favorite ice cream? Or something like that, I don't know. Or, hint hint, it might be something about Clash of Clans. Now just a tip guys, just be yourself. They're just as interested in who you are as a person as they are in your game skills. Also, just be respectful and humble. They're not looking for players who think they know everything there is to know. This game is always evolving. They want teammates who can grow as well as help others grow in the process. Now as I said, they're looking for Town Hall 9 plus. 0.5s are allowed. They encourage players to spend a bit of time at 0.5 each Town Hall upgrade just to get to know the Town Hall level. What they aren't looking for is rushed, engineered, or 0.99 bases. 0.99 bases, for those of you who don't know, are basically like 0.5 bases, completely upgraded as far as it can go. Just for Town Hall 9s, they haven't got the bows, for Town Hall 10s, they haven't got the Infernos, or Town Hall 11s, they haven't got the Eagle Artillery. So if you meet and fit what they're looking for, you're on to step 3, which will be, if you're a Town Hall 9 or 10, go into the Bearcats for a couple trial wars. If you're a Town Hall 11, because you'll be at the top of their map, they'll first do a few friendly challenges with you just to check your skill level. Now you would think with this being such a result-oriented game, that getting as many 3 stars as you can in war will be the determining factor on whether you'll be able to stay blue or leave blue. But, just a secret guys, I've been told that's not the only thing they're watching for. Are you learning from your mistakes? For example, if you don't send a test wall breaker to check for small bombs first, and all your wall breakers die to a small bomb, do the next time you send that test wall breaker? It's little things like that that can help you become a Bearcat. So even if you don't have a great showing star-wise, don't freak out guys, there are still other determining factors on whether you stay in the clan. Alright, so let's get into the Bearcats war game. The regular random spins begin Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They begin their search between 7 and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Their usually war sizes are between 20 and 30 per war, which is a pretty decent size if you ask me. What makes Bearcats so unbelievably awesome though, is they're always doing special wars, such as arranged wars against other kingdom clans, as well as arranged wars against clans outside the kingdom as well, like Lost Phoenix 5 and 6, Lunanati, the Legacy, and the Little Death. Those are just clans that they've arranged war against in like the last month or so. Now a lot of those clans I just mentioned are a part of a league play. So Bearcats spend a ton of time honing their skills against a lot of great clans. Now that's the kind of clan I'd want to be a part of. I don't want to be stuck having to rely on Supercell's algorithm to match us with good clans, because that could end up very bad, and we could end up warring against like a lot of engineered clans, and that would be very bad for our development. Alright, so this level 12 Bearcat clan has a random spin record of 273, 51 losses, and 4 ties. That, my friends, is a winning percentage of over 83%. So let me break that down for you and explain what that means. Now, on average, of every 10 wars, they win about 8 of them. That is pretty crazy if you ask me. For a fair play clan, that's one that doesn't mod or engineer. To have a winning percentage that high just is proof on how good these guys are. A lot of these wars they do lose are against engineered clans, where the matchup is just ludicrous. So if you're someone who likes winning, and likes winning the proper way, and constantly having to empty their treasury because your war loot bonus just keeps filling up and filling up, I definitely recommend the Bearcats. Now, as far as the strategy they used for wars, it was pretty top secret. I had to twist a few arms and throw a temper tantrum to get it, but I got it for you guys. They used the very popular bottoms up strategy. They're extremely organized using this strategy. For those of you unfamiliar with it, let me break it down for you and explain how they use it. So the bottoms of the map attacks first. In the Bearcats' case, they are the Town Hall 8s. They have the first 14 hours of the war to get their attacks in and clear as many of the bottom bases as they can. If all the bases they can clear get cleared and the Town Hall 8s still have attacks left, those attacks are then used to scout bases up higher than them. So those bases then become easier to 3-star by the people above them. Now next to go are the bottom half of the Town Hall 9s. They have an extra 2 hours than the Town Hall 8s to complete their attacks. And they're expected to clear any leftover Town Hall 8s as well as many Town Hall 9s as possible. And after that, then the top half Town Hall 9s go. They have 20 hours into the war to have as many Town Hall 9s and below cleared up as they can. And then the Town Hall 9s and the Town Hall 11s, the Town Hall 10s and the Town Hall 11s take over, finishing off the top of the map. It's really fun to watch the coordination and the teamwork that goes into every single war with these guys. Alright, so we've talked about who they are and what they're about. Now let's go and watch them in action on their last finished war. So the Bearcats' last finished war ended on Sunday. It saw the Bearcats take on a clan named Sangre Guererra. It was a pretty awesome war. One, without the Bearcats' great organization and teamwork, could have gone the other way. The Guerrera did have an advantage at the top though. It broke down like this. Alright, so I got the breakdown here. On the Bearcats side, it was a 10.5, two Town Hall 10s, two 9.5s, 8 Town Hall 9s, 5 8.5s, and a Town Hall 8. On the Guerrera side was a Town Hall 11, two 10.5s, two Town Hall 10s, one 9.5, 11 Town Hall 9s, 3 Town Hall 8s, and then a little bitty Town Hall 5 at the bottom. I believe that was in there for no other reason than to try and force the algorithm to give the Guerreras the advantage at the top of the map, which they pretty much got. Alright, so the war was a 20 versus 20. About 30 minutes into the war, Bearcats' bottom of the map begins clearing out the bottom bases. Bearcats number 19, Madcap, attacks Guerrera's number 19. Now Madcap does have an extra spell here, as his Town Hall 9 upgrade had just finished, but as you're going to see, he really didn't even need that spell. He could have cleared this base no problem without it. With the bottom up strategy, it's absolutely paramount for these bottom bases to get cleared first try. So there's plenty of attacks left over to scout higher up. Alright, so Madcap's going to be coming in from the northeast with Masked Dragon. He's got a few balloons and balloons in the clan castle as well. So he does a very quick bolt quake on the top left air defense. Then he's going to be spreading his dragons nice and wide. Starts at the top and then puts another one in the east for a nice wide funnel. He then drops the rest of his dragons in the middle. So as they're taking out those, the sweeper is pointing that way, but I think he did this purposely, because as you're going to see, he's going to sneak a lot of those balloons in back door and take out that bottom left air defense. So his dragons are going to work, in comes some balloons. He's going to haste or rage those into that air defense. Perfect timing on those balloons. They're not getting targeted whatsoever. Dragons are making short work of this base. As that CC gets triggered, here come those backdoor balloons that I was talking about. Real nice haste goes into that archer tower and into that air defense. Perfect timing on those balloons. Still got so many dragons left. Looks like he's got 2, 4, 6 dragons. Drops his Barbarian King in the west. Kind of a swag lightning left there. He drops it right on that Tesla and Wizard Tower. They weren't going to stop those dragons. There's just so many of them left. He's still got his King ability. King's taking out a lot of those garbage buildings around the outside. Still got a balloon left. And the rest is cleanup. There's no defenses left that can target these units. What a great attack. Great 3-star from Madcap. Alright, so now the Town Hall 8s have done their job, taking out all the Town Hall 8s. You're going to begin to see the Town Hall 9s go to work now and clear as many bases as they can. Here we have Mighty Keldar attacking up 4 spaces because the Bearcats' bottom 9s did such a great job at clearing a lot of those lower 9s. Alright, so Mighty's going to be coming in from the southeast with a real nice witch slap. He first drops his 2 golems as well as some widespread witches as well as some support wizards. Then as soon as he does that, he drops his Barbarian King and his Queen. Now he's going to drop some wall breakers here. He wanted to break open that wall so he could drop a jump right in the middle to get his King and his Queen and his bowlers in towards the core without having to drop his jump off to the side kind of, because then the witches would go in towards the core, and he wanted those witches to kind of go around the outside, skirting the outsides, taking out a lot of the outside defenses and buildings. But unfortunately, a lot of those witches go in towards the core, but he's still got a lot of damage going towards the core, so it's going to make short work of that. Uses the Barbarian King ability. Still got 2 golems in the middle tanking. Still got a full Queen with her ability. Still got a second jump in the bag. Totally tore apart this core. Still got some witches going around the east to the north. Still got a few bowlers, few witches it looks like. Still got 2 full golems up there at the top. Talk about MVP golems right now. They're doing a lot of the tanking up there in the north. So right now he's got the Queen going to work. Still got a few witches. They're banging on the wall trying to get out of there. I don't know why he doesn't just take that jump. But that's for another day. Hashtag witches don't jump. So here we go, the Queen and a couple witches. The last of the Golemites just go down, and now it's up to a couple witches and the Queen with her ability to take out a Bond Tower, a lot of these garbage buildings, Tesla, Archer Tower, and a cannon. So he uses that Queen ability. The Tesla is targeting all those little skeletons. Those witches are definitely huge, keeping away the damage away from that Queen while the Queen takes out a lot of these buildings. Definitely clutch right here. Without those skeletons, that Queen definitely would have went down in this situation. So definitely MVP skeletons as well. So here we go. Last defense going down the cannon. It goes down. It's got 1 witch left and the Queen. And watch what this Queen does. Takes out the camp and decides, hey, she wants to bang on a wall instead of walking a little bit around and taking out that air defense. Trying to be a wall breaker here. Like, what's going on here? Get that 3-star, get it done. Finally, the witch takes down that air defense with the Queen, and 3-star for Mighty. Great 3-star, Mighty. And last but certainly not least, we have the top of the map going to work. Bearcats' leader, the one who knocks, is going to use his 10.5 power to clear Guerrera's number 3, Vic 1. In these tough wars, it's absolutely paramount that the 10.5s or the 11s be able to clear the Town Hall 10s, and the Town Hall 10s be able to give a decent 2-star to the opponent's Town Hall 11s. That's just how you ensure the Town Hall 10s all get cleared. Alright, so Nox is going to start out from the east, dropping a minion, and as well as a baby dragon in the south. What he's trying to do is create a nice funnel for his heroes to get in towards the air defense, the Queen, the Inferno, and that Expo, right in the core there. So as well, that baby dragon triggers out that clan castle, down goes the first golem to tank, down goes the king to take out the outside buildings, down goes the Queen to take out that clan castle. Out come those bowlers. Drops a jump to get them in towards that air defense, and the queen drops a nice rage on top of that whole kill squad. They're going to get tons of value here. Uses that warden ability to keep the bowlers alive through that balloon. Takes down that first inferno here. That's huge for this attack. Also gets that first expo. And look at what they're going to get here. They're also going to get a second air defense. I don't think he actually planned on getting that second air defense the way he dropped these hounds, but they dropped those 2 hounds, and here come the balloons from the opposite side. He's going to drop a nice haste to get in towards that mortar. Drops another haste to get in towards that wizard tower. He's going to drop a freeze here. He tried to get that inferno tower, I think, but no problem. He's still got so many balloons. He's going to drop a nice rage to power those balloons through that inferno tower. He's timing these balloon drops perfectly, going all the way around this base. Definitely perfect timing. He's now starting to drop his cleanup troops around the outside. He's got minions, got a few wizards, and that looks to be, yeah, that's just about it for defensive buildings that can target the balloons. So this attack is over. What a great plan, great execution. He's still got several pups doing the cleanup, got balloons banging on those outside buildings, got minions up at the top, he's got wizards still. Definitely a lot of cleanup. Definitely on these attacks, you want to make sure you save some cleanup just in case you don't have pups left. So save a wizard, save some minions, just so you don't end up with a 1-star or a 2-star on these attacks. Alright, so now they're going towards that town hall. Everything converges on that town hall, and this is going to be a 3-star from Nox on Vic 1. Great attack, Nox. Now, on the backs of these great attacks, they were able to pull out the win. I found it so hard to just choose these 3. Like, David Watt had a great Gobo Laloon to clear number 6. He didn't even use one of his hounds, or he left a haste in his bag as well. Absolutely crazy. William Parker 82 had a great Golaloon to clear number 8. He swagged his queen ability, and he also had an unpopped hound, and he had great timing and placement on his balloons. I could keep going on and on about these great attacks. I could just keep going down the list. They're so skilled and knowledgeable. Just being around them and watching how they attack and soaking up all this knowledge will definitely increase your attacking ability tenfold. So like I said, the Bearcats did pull out the win. The final score was 56-46. Destruction obviously went to the Bearcats. It was 96.50 to Guerrera's 86.10%. All 40 attacks, like always, were used by the Bearcats. Guerrera only used 35 of theirs. But really, it wouldn't have made a difference if they used their last 5 attacks, because a lot of those attacks were at the bottom of the map, including 2 left from their Town Hall 5, so they weren't catching up. Alright, so next order of business is the 6-packs for the war. Bearcats had a lot of 6-packs this war. Started out by number 8, W. Parker 82. He took out bases 8 and 9. Number 11, Mighty Keldar, took out bases 7 and 11. Number 15, Namaste, took out 13 and 15. Number 19, Madcap, took out 17 and 19. And last but certainly not least, number 20, Shallow and Pepper, 6-packed by taking out 18 and number 20. And unfortunately, the other side, there were no 6-packs, so we'll spend that time checking out the Bearcats' defenses. Now, hardly any of their bases got 3-starred. A lot of that has to do with the Bearcats have a special room within their Discord server where you can make bases, ask for help or ideas on those bases. That way you can have a great, unique, non-internet base that can defend some great attacks. They also do have special rooms to plan attacks, and they also have rooms to chat about anything and everything in their general chat, and even have a room with frequently asked questions. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again, the organization they have makes it so unbelievably easy for any new member or current members to have access to everything and anything they need to succeed. Now, speaking of organization, have you guys ever been in a clan where you spend a ton of time planning for a certain base in war and you've made all your troops, and as you're going over all your final checklist, somebody else comes along and 3-stars that base? Now, I know I've been in clans like that. It's a real pain You got to remake your troops. You got to replan for that base. Now, in the Bearcats, that doesn't happen. They use a system called Clash Track. Clash Track, you can either use it through a web browser, or you could also download the app. What Clash Track does is it allows people to call a certain base, one base at a time, and in Bearcats that base is held for you worry-free for 2 whole hours. So that way you're able to properly plan and execute your attacks without fear of someone's going to come in and swipe that base from you. Now, it's a real cool tool to kind of utilize. You can upload a base to their tactics editor, as well as put troops and arrows on that picture, just stuff like that, so you can better show your plans and ask for help to your clanmates. Alright, so now before I wrap up this video, I really want to thank the Bearcats leader, the one who knocks, for allowing me in their great clan to bring you guys this video. This video has taken such a while to make. I experienced firsthand just how unbelievably patient and understanding this whole clan really is. The Bearcats is a group of people with high pride for their clan and what they've achieved, but they've definitely never forgot to stay level-headed and humble in the process. Now, for my final recommendation, it is if you're a Town Hall 9 through 11 and you want to join not only a clan, but a family who's encouraging, selfless, and full of so much fun, head on to the description, click that Discord link, and become a part of the Kingdom's Blue Bearcats today. Get on down there, click that link. I also wanted to give a huge thanks to the rest of the Bearcats, and also Layla Sam, Dr. Weld, Adram, and Sergeant War Daddy, and the rest of the Red Rhinos for their contribution to this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share this with your friends. But for now, as always, this has been Red Rhino Nation, helping you raise your bar to 3-star.